It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from 71 Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Tarocco's Modern Life. It's a blood orange sour IPA coming in at 4.5% ABV. Lovely looking beer, 440 milliliter can. The can is available in Lidl as part of their October Craft Beer Festival. And the price point of this beer was £1.78. .71 Brewing Company have been one of the stars of the show for me for 2020. They produced an unbelievable, great quality New England IPA as part of the, I think it was very late April, Craft Beer Festival in Lidl. It was about £1.60 a can for this New England IPA. It blew everything out the water. And I think they've just built on that now, 71 Brewing Company. They built on that kind of reputation of producing such a great beer. And they're moving along. They're moving along. Now they're brewing blood orange sour IPAs at 4.5% ABV. Albeit with a slightly higher price point of £1.78. But I don't mind that. I don't mind that. It's still under £2 a can. And hopefully with 70, I've never had a bad beer from 71 Brewing Company. Hopefully this can be cracking. Hopefully this is going to be a cracking beer. We got a one finger whitehead, hazy looking, amber, light, very light amber coloured beer. A lot of haze there. But have a look at the bottom of the glass. Look at the sediment there in the bottom of that glass. A canned conditioned beer then. So, aroma on the beer. Oh my goodness me. This really is sour. This really is sour. Loads and loads of sourness and then loads and loads of orange. Blood orange as well. They've fallen short to call it fleshy blood orange, which is one of my signature flavour profiles that I seem to pick up in beer. But it's certainly a blood orange. Lots of sourness coming through. Almost a touch kind of like white wine aromas coming through here. Smells good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Sour IPA. Yeah, trying to plug myself into the beer, you know. Right, it's not a, it's a tough one. It's a tough one because what is a sour IPA? IPAs are generally on the bitter side, if you like, of beer. Sour beer, well, it's sour beer. This style is straddling the two styles. It's straddling it's doing the tightrope walk between sour beer and IPA. So it doesn't want to be too sour. The aroma in the beer, I was half expecting it to be crazy sour, and it kind of like blew my face off. But it's not. It's sour, and it's holding back. It's holding back because it wants to give you the IPA flavours as well. That kind of little bit of passion fruit and mango and fleshy blood orange and grapefruit as part of it being an IPA. So quite clever. Quite clever. Loads of fleshy blood orange. Literally loads and loads of fleshy blood orange in there. Little bit of sourness. Very drinkable. Very drinkable. Very refreshing. Carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth. It took that first mouthful. Initially I was like my brain was like just waiting for the sourness, and it never happened. And then you just got to step back then. You just got to go, right. Reset. Why? Why didn't it happen? And then you have a little read of the can and you go, right, sour IPA. You know, I haven't had too many sour IPAs. It's not a particular style that I'm overly familiar with. But you get the blood orange, you get the sour, and you get the IPA aspect of this beer. So job done. Job done in terms of style. But who is Tarocco? Who is Tarocco's Modern Life? What is that? I'll have to have a look on the internet. A blood orange sour IPA with cryo mosaic hops and fresh Tarocco blood orange. Right, who is Tarocco? He's nobody. He's your blood orange. Giving the perfect balance of fruit tartness and the tropical aromas and flavours of the resinous hops. Pardon me. Unfiltered, unfined, definitely a canned condition beer. They're based in Dundee. Suitable for vegans. That's what it is then. Tarocco is a blood orange. There we go. You hear me say blood orange all the time. Maybe it's my new favourite word is Tarocco. Tarocco blood orange. Or just flashy blood orange. I like this. I do. For me, there's lots of flavour for the price point. That £1.78 is a fantastic price point for a lot of these beers that they've got in at Lidl. And what I like, they've got a fantastic selection. Coconut stouts, blood orange sour IPAs or pale ales, IPAs, New England IPA, Session New England IPAs. It's just incredible. When Lidl put their craft beer festival on, which is they seem to do it about 3 times a year, twice or 3 times a year. They generally do a beer festival, and they're getting better. They're getting better and better at it, and I think it might come to the point soon where people start getting excited for the Lidl Craft Beer Festival, because they're pumping out beers, good quality beers, or not Lidl themselves, but they're choosing their breweries ever so kind of selectively and fantastically for the price point. Because let's not forget, Lidl is a discount supermarket. You don't go into Lidl expecting to pay £5 for a can of craft beer. It's not going to happen. Lidl is not about that. It's a discount supermarket. So you pay a discount price for a 440 millilitre can of beer, I must add. And it's cracking beer. It really is cracking beer. So I'm going to rate it. Tarocco's Modern Life Blood Orange Sour IPA, 4.5% ABV. 71 Brewing Company. They've done it again. I think that's fantastic value for money. You get the sourness, a little bit of sourness in there. You get the IPA aspect of the beer. For me, for the £1.78 price point, that's a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!